Computer cookie. Why'd you allow that? Huh? All right. Cookie Meister. Cookie. Come here. Cookie. Here's my cookie girl. Here's my cookie. Hi, all my little students. Okay, guys. So this was going to be your RTI pack, but I decided since we needed something to go with your science lesson, because your science lesson is a little bit short today, I'm going to teach this today. Well, it's Sunday technically, but you're getting this lesson on Monday. I'm going to teach this lesson for the first bit, so you know exactly what you're doing. Cookie, it's moving me around. I'm going to teach this, and this will be part of your lesson for Monday. And you'll have until Friday to get this finished, but you should be able to finish it Monday. And yours is front and back. Mine is on 2 different pages. Okay, so you're going to put your name actually on the back of your page. Okay, see where it says student name, date. You know where the trays are over there on the east wall, close to my sink. Okay, so if you're in Ramita's homeroom, it goes in the Ramita's tray. If you're in Daniel's or Moore's homeroom, it goes in the Daniel's tray. And if you're in my homeroom, it goes in the Vandiver tray when you're finished. But it's due absolutely by Friday. If you finish it Monday, put it in the tray on Monday. Okay. All right. So I don't have an L. Sorry, Cookie. This symbol is for dinosaur bones. This symbol means fossilized footprints. Sorry, my arm's not just randomly moving like Cookie Monster moving it. The symbol is for fossilized teeth, and the symbol is for fossil eggs. Okay. So your number 1 question says 45 degrees north and 120 degrees west. So we're going to look at this map, find where 45 degrees north is. So here's our 45 degrees. Okay. So that's the line we're talking about. And 120 degrees west. So what is at that spot? Well, it happens to be the folded up bones. Okay, it says it's dinosaur bones. So you would write right here, dinosaur bones. Okay, 45 degrees north and 120 degrees west, dinosaur bones. Okay. Let's look at number 13 on your paper. It says 43 degrees north and 123 degrees west. That is right here. 43 degrees north and 123 degrees west. So 43 degrees north is going to be between 40 and 45. So it's going to be somewhere in here. And it says 123 degrees. So that's going to be right there. Okay, because 125 would be all the way over here. Okay, so 123 would be past the 120. And it says it's between 40 and 45, 43. So that is that thing right there. So we look down here and it says that's a fossil tooth. Okay, I'm reading it backwards, so I want to make sure. Between 40 and 45. and then 123. So indeed, that's going to be fossil tooth. So 13 is fossil tooth. Cookie. Hey, sweetie. Okay. 13 is fossil tooth. Okay. All right. So down at the bottom. Oof, neck. Down at the bottom, it says, record the map coordinates for the following items. You may not repeat answers for or from numbers 1 through 16. So 5 places where fossil eggs can be found. Now, obviously, I haven't gone all the way through 1 through 16. So I don't know if I'm repeating one from the top, but I'm going to look for a fossil egg. Okay, so here's one right here at the top. That's between 120 and 110. It's closer to 110 than 120. So I'm going to say maybe 113 degrees. Okay, let's see if we have any that say 113 at the top. We don't, so this wasn't a repeater. Okay, so if you notice, the west one is the second. See how it has the north and then it says the west? So the 113 is the west measure. That's the second measure. So that's our second measure. Okay, but we got to say what the coordinate is for how far north that egg is. Okay, so this is 113 degrees west, because again, it's just a little farther towards a 120, but it's really close to that 110. But how far north is it? Okay, so this is 45. This is 40. So it's above 45. It's not to 50, but it's almost to 50. So here's the 50 line right here. Here's the 45 line. So it's closer to 50. So I would guesstimate maybe 47, 48. So let's just say 47 degrees north. Okay, so that first one for the egg, 47 degrees north. Okay, so this thing wants us to list out 5 different egg locations. I've given you 1. Okay, let's find one for a tooth. All right. Here is a tooth out in the Atlantic Ocean. So right now it's backwards to you, but it's forwards to me. So this tooth is between 35 and 40. So I'm going to guesstimate maybe 37 degrees north. Right here. It's between 35 and 40. So I'm going to guesstimate 37 degrees north. And I'm looking to see if there's any of those 37 degrees north. Oops, there is. And it says 120 degrees west. Well, that's not 120 degrees west. It's about 72 degrees west. So 37 and 72. We don't have one for that. 37 and 72 or 73. We don't have one there yet. So 37 degrees north, 72 degrees west. So this tooth is about 37, because it's about halfway between the 35 and the 40. And then it's between 70 and 80, but it's closer to 70. So I'm estimating maybe 72 degrees west. Okay. So there you go. Okay. Now you got 4 more locations to find on the teeth. And again, don't use any that you found on the top. So you need to find those top measures on the top locations first. What specimen, what fossil is at each location first, and then go to the bottom. So let's find one location for dinosaur bones. That's the things that look folded up. Okay. All right. So 50. Okay, so this set right here. Okay, this one is at 50 degrees north and at 80 degrees west. Okay, this guy right here, set of dinosaur bones, 50 degrees north and 80 degrees west. So we look on our list at the top. Do we have any that say 50 degrees north? We don't. So number 19, our first set is going to be 50 degrees north, 80 degrees west. And I want you to notice how these are marked. 50 and then a little bitty 0 right there, hanging high in the sky. That's how you mark degrees. And you have to put the N there. N denotes north. And then 80 and that little bitty 0 in the sky, that denotes degrees. And then W denotes west. That's how you mark the location. If you don't give me all that, it's wrong. That is how you note a location. And actually it gets more precise than that. That's degrees, but when you're actually marking a precise location, you're going to give degrees and minutes and seconds to a location. That's how you actually find a precise location. That's how your GPS does it, guys. Okay, so I've given you 2 answers at the top of your page and 3 answers at the bottom. All right, guys. So that's more answers than I gave my students last year when I helped them and the year before. Okay. So you should be able to get this finished today. If you don't get it finished today, it does have to be done by Friday. This is technically your RTI work, but you have class time today to get it done because the science lesson was short. Don't forget that you need to fill out all parts of your science notebook. I'm opening up a page across my doggo. Pages 41 and 42. You're going to need your science Canvas homepage. The link is lessons 12 through 14 is on homepage. And then in modules, you're going to find it under module 2. And then there's a video, a very short video clip, as well as several photos. You're going to watch the video so you can see the generator working in a very short clip. And then there's several photos I took. You're going to choose the photo that you want to use for your drawing, and you're going to make your drawing, put it in the box on page 41, and then answer the questions using the information I gave you. Oh, Cookie, you got candy on you from Sweet Mila. Oh, girly. You're going to use the prompts and the information I gave you in the video from homepage to answer the questions on 41 and 42. Okay. Do your best with filling out the chart on page 42. I'll be back Tuesday. We will work together to do lessons 15, 16. We'll do conceptual checkpoint probably Wednesday. And we will also go over all the questions for your unit assessment on Wednesday. And Thursday, you're going to actually test out of Module 2 unit. Okay. And Friday, we will start Module 3 in science. Okay. Next week, we will be in Module 3 in science. All right, guys. So we are at the end of Module 2 now. For Cookie and I, goodbye, my friends. Cookie says, "Maroof, maroof." Good night, guys. Bye-bye.